Hey, John Wick, before you face that bald-headed dude, could you change your wet clothes into dry ones? After all, I don't want you to catch yourself a cold while you're fighting a bad guy that you don't know of. If you know what I mean. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop1987. This is my review for today. And yes, ladies and dudes, this is it. We're hanging on to the last and final John Wick movie. For now, before we can head on to 4 and 5. That's coming really soon in the main future. So yep, we're heading on to Chapter 3 of the John Wick Saga. And yes, I will say this, ladies and dudes, this is the best John Wick movie ever in movie history. And I can understand why this is the best movie in the whole entire saga. That's for sure. So for my next movie review is John Wick Chapter 3. I know it has a main title of it, but I gotta pronounce that word one day. But I think I'll call it John Wick Chapter 3 for right now. So, let's head on to this very important movie review of the day. So, yep, it did take place after the event of John Wick Chapter 2, where the hotel manager dude had no choice but to call somebody on the phone and put John Wick as a wanted man because of something that he did that happened in John Wick Chapter 2 where he killed a dude. You know, it's that guy who's responsible for destroying John Wick's house. Yeah, you get the picture. So yep, John Wick is on the run with his dog. After all, the dog did nothing wrong. The dog was just innocent, and he doesn't want to get involved with a crime that he did not commit. I feel bad for the dog. The dog did nothing wrong. That's for sure. So yeah, John Wick has to tell his dog, don't get involved with my problem. I want you to be free, my friend. So yeah, he has to let go of his dog, so he has to go on a run and try to survive. And that's all I could say about the main plot of the story. And I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this movie? I got 5 things to say. 5 things. Best John Wick movie ever! This is the best one I have ever seen in movie history. I mean, this is a well done movie. It's a great movie to watch from start to finish. I mean, this movie really did blow me away. I will say it is a much better film than Taken 3. That's for sure. I think it's because of its fast-paced storyline and also the great action scenes. And there's no shaky cam to be found. Be happy about that, ladies and dudes. There is no shaky cams to be found. That's for sure. I mean, this is a well-done movie. From start to finish. I will say it's a near-perfect film. Just near-perfect. I will say it had a very good storyline. It has likable characters. Fantastic action scenes. Good cinematography, great drama, good score, and it's gonna blow you away. Big time. What else I could say about this movie? Let's go on to the strongest points and the weakest points of John Wick Chapter 3. I will say for the strongest points for the movie, just a tie. Just a tie between the storyline and the action scenes. I freaking love the storyline in this movie. It is very well done and very well detailed, and also it's pretty well fast-paced. We finally got a fast-paced movie that we haven't seen in years. I mean, this movie did keep going all the way through from start to finish. I mean, this storyline is so darn well done. So well detailed, and it's a great thrill ride. And also for the action scenes. There's a lot of great action scenes to be found in this movie, where John Wick has to fight so many bad guys here and there. There's a lot of great scenes to be found. I will say my most favorite part of the whole entire movie is where John Wick and the hotel manager's right-hand man, they are ready for battle, and they got to protect that hotel at all costs. I just want to go with the part one of the hotel scene. Just part one. You know, the gun shooting and all the part where John Wick has to fight a couple of bad guys here and there. Oh yeah, my most favorite action scene in the whole entire movie is definitely the underwater sequence. I freaking love the underwater sequence. And it only happened in one shot of the movie. Just one small shot without the editing. It's just very well done. Very well detailed. It just blew my mind. And yeah, I did see this movie on TV. I remember a couple of parts here and there. Something I would like to rewatch again. So yeah, I will say for a perfect tie for the two best, strongest points of the movie is the storyline and the action scenes of the movie. And now let's go on to the most weakest point of the movie. I only found one small weak point in the movie. Just one small weak point. Whatever happened to John Leguizamo's character? They never explain him in the film. The last time we saw him is in John Wick Chapter 2. I did remember he was there at the end of the movie in one small clip. And he got really upset that his best friend John Wick is going to become a wanted man. You know, about the $1 million thingamajig. I wish I knew what the heck happened to him. I'm sure he's still working on John Wick's car, since John Wick's car got beat up. I wish I knew what the heck happened to that dude. Why is he not there at number 3? And yes, it's a sad shame he will not be there for number 4, since they already confirmed who the cast members will be for John Wick Chapter 4. But I wonder if he'll ever return in John Wick Chapter 5. I would like to see this guy again in Chapter 5. Maybe he'll be there to get John Wick's car fixed. And maybe John Wick could ride his famous car again. Maybe they should think about that before they confirm the Chapter 5 for the John Wick Saga. You know, it'll be the final chapter for it. If you know what I mean. So yeah, whatever happened to John Leguizamo's character is truly the main weak point of the movie. That's for sure. And now, let's go on to the characters. 4 characters for sure. 4 good characters. The first character I want to talk about is Zero, played by this Asian actor I really don't know of. I really do like Zero. He's a very good, likable character. I'm not sure if he's really a villain or not, but he's kind of like a villain that we all grown to love, but we don't hate him at all. There's no hatred in this character. I just love this character so darn much. He's a very likable guy. I think he's just being way too friendly to John Wick, since he's such a big fan of that dude. And yes, I do like his martial arts. He's a very good martial arts dude. He knows how to fight pretty well. So yeah, Zero is a pretty likable character overall. And also the hotel manager, played by this actor I really don't know of. The only thing I remembered about this guy, he was in some TV show called The American Gods. And it came from the channel called Star. I never watched that show, but I did heard about it on TV. Yeah, I really like the hotel manager. He's a really cool dude. You know, he's wise, he's serious. He's just crazy about his famous hotel. He just loves his hotel so much. You could say his hotel is his home. His one and true home, because he wants to take his job very, very seriously. If you know what I mean. So yeah, I like the hotel manager in this film. His name is Winston. Oh yeah, I do like the part where he did take care of John Wick's dog for a little while there's a battle going on in his entire hotel. If you know what I mean. Oh yeah, and another character I want to talk about in this film, and this is one of my favorite characters in the whole entire franchise. I just love this character to death. I think he's truly the best one in the whole entire saga. And that is the hotel manager's right-hand man, played by this actor I really don't know of. I really love this character to death. He's really sweet, he's lovable, he's kind, he's a really good friend of John Wick, and he took care of John Wick's dog very, very seriously. And he's such a nice guy. I would love to hang out with that dude. He's such a very, very sweet man. And he's such a good gentleman. You know, a guy who has very good manners. I really, really love him so much. And I'm happy that he'll come back for the later on parts of the John Wick Saga. So that's a big giant plus in our books. So yeah, I love the hotel manager's right-hand man overall. And the final character I want to talk about is John Wick's dog. Since John Wick's dog doesn't have a name, it's a sad shame. I really like John Wick's dog. I really feel bad for the dog, because that dog did do nothing wrong, because he's so sweet, so innocent, and he never got involved with a crime that he did not commit. I mean, this dog is just being so honest and lovable and just behaving himself. And yeah, I do like the part where the hotel manager and the hotel manager's right-hand man, at least they did take good care of him while John Wick was away on a couple of his vacations here and there. I mean, that dog is so darn nice, and he's so sweet. Also, he's a pretty smart dog. I remember there was a part at the end of the movie where he found out that his master wasn't dead at all. He is still alive, and he wants to know where his master is. That dog is pretty darn smart. I will give that dog some credit. Yeah, that's for sure. So, yep. I love John Wick's dog overall, but I wish this dog should deserve to have a name. Maybe a really nice name, for sure. Maybe you could call him Martin after the guy who was played by the Green Goblin, if you know what I mean. And now let's go on to my final thoughts of John Wick Chapter 3. Overall, John Wick Chapter 3 is the best John Wick movie of all time. Truly one of the best. It had a good storyline, likable characters, fantastic cinematography, great action scenes, great drama, great score. This is a great near masterpiece film to watch. And this is a film I will love to rewatch again. That's for sure. So I decided to give this film a 9.5 out of 10. I enjoyed this movie to death. That's for sure. And finally, we're done with the John Wick Saga. I hope you enjoy the whole entire saga of John Wick. And I promise I will check out 4 and 5 in the future. So, what is your ranking for all 3 of the John Wick films? For me, the first one will be in third place. The second one is the second place. And the third one goes to the first. And what is your favorite movie sequel that featured number 3? Well, whichever it is, leave a comment there and let me know. For me, I love Rurouni Kenshin 3, The Legend Ends, and Spider-Man No Way Home, and also Toy Story 3. Very good sequels to watch. And I'll be back for more videos to come in the later on future. And that is it for now. I'll see you guys later, and sayonara!